All right, this is a little bit of a repeat on a video I did several months ago on a North Arms Skaha 2 that Alex had sent me from the Watch and Cut channel. Link to his channel down below, all that good stuff. This is a new Skaha 2 that Alex worked a deal with the owner, Michael. Here's his card and information up in Canada. Alex worked a deal with him to make 3 of these. One for me, one for Alex, and one for another friend who then kind of backed out, and this ended up going to a third friend. So, well, a different third friend. Doesn't matter. Here's what you get in the box. You get a plastic bag, you get some sawdusty looking stuff, and business card of Michael and John. They are the owners, as well as some paperwork about the knife. All right, so let's put that off to the side and let's re-talk about this. I will put a link to my original video up in the corner at the end. This one is the first of 3 that were done in fat carbon. This is way better. I kind of wish, and I'm sure Alex will do a video comparing this one with his original one. He's owned like 3 of these, sold them, bought different ones, all that. The carbon fiber on this is just immaculate. There's no voids that I can see. Maybe I'll see some here zoomed in, but it's done really, really well. The wire clip, it's growing on me. I've had this a couple of days. I've had it in my pocket for a couple of days. Wire clips are not really my thing, but that's how they come. That's what I ordered. That's what I signed up for. Now, these were like 400-ish bucks each. So that's what you get, is a handmade, very nice working knife. Drop point, S35VN, fat carbon, inset liner lock, if you will, or nested liner. I don't know. I'm not sure what the technical term is. A lot of people call this a inset lock. Some people call it a nested liner lock. I don't know. It's basically a liner lock that the liner is recessed into the scale, and it works fantastic. You get a wire clip, and you get some barrel spacers and a lanyard hole on either side, so you can put in a lanyard. Even the inside of the carbon fiber looks great. I love the finishing on the inside even. That's just beautiful. And that's what we were hoping for with this material. Now, the blade is a little bit on the polished side for me. I would have liked maybe a little bit more blasted or stone washed. Let me get the fingerprints off of there. And that right there, the fingerprint issue is why this is not my favorite blade finish. But that's okay. Now, the action on this thing is also not my style. It is not Holt Spectre drop, but pretty damn close. Not Norseman drop, but pretty close to that also. If you slam it down, you don't need to give it a shake, but if you forget what you're carrying and you give it a little bit of a shake down, it'll bounce. I may tighten up the pivot. We'll see. I mean, this is my knife. I can do what I want with it. So I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying I wanted to do the video with it tuned by the maker. Okay. This is how they like them to be. It's how they ship them. This is the action. I may crank the pivot down a little bit to slow that down a hair, but that we'll see. I may play with it. I may not, because I don't really tinker with my knives much. So it's 4 3/8 closed, 7 5/8 overall. 3.35 inch blade, 0.014 behind the edge with a blade thickness of only 0.099. So this is a skinny mini. This is going to be a great daily slicer. This would be great in the kitchen. This would be great for food prep, out at, on a hike, cutting apples, things like that. This is going to excel at that. Okay. Blade Steel's S35, like I said, the overall thickness is about 0.64. It's kind of hard to measure exactly with the pocket clip on, and I was too lazy to unscrew it and get a true measurement. It does kind of taper. It's a little smaller down here and fattens up a little bit here, but it feels great in the hand. It also weighs in at only 2.9 ounces. So it is super light, right? I mean, a lot of guys are at that 1 ounce an inch. So a 3.3 inch blade should get you 3.3 ounces. So this is well under that. The action is super snappy, super crisp, feels good, and is satisfying. If you are the fidget person, this is going to satisfy your fidgetiness, as you can see. Not my deal, but hey, it is for some. I like the liner lock. I am really gravitating more towards liner locks than frame locks, just because you do not have to worry about any kind of lock bar pressure. You can be gripping this thing like white knuckling it, and it is still going to open every single time. As we all know, Dirk loves carbon fiber in any variety. So yeah, this Skaha 2 really does fit into my collection of carbon fiber knives. So Alex, thank you for working this out with Michael. And like I said, I will put a link to Michael's website down below, the North Arms website, as well as to Alex's channel and the EDC Hour with Dirk and Alex channel, if you have not already checked us out on our live streams. And we will see, maybe we can get Michael to come on one of the shows here soon to talk about this knife and what it all is, just as in general. Now, I believe, so these are the first ones that he has ever come out with the fat carbon, and it was by special request of Alex, because Alex has been working with him for many years to come up with this, and he finally agreed to do it. And I believe he might be coming out with them as a standard offering, but I don't know that for sure. This is equally ambidextrous for you lefties. It is not a reversible pocket clip, but I think most of the left-handed population has figured out how to carry a right-handed knife left-handed. Let me know what you think, guys. I would love to hear your opinion. And please go check out my first video that I did a while back. I believe, I didn't go back and watch it. I believe I talked about how this was very cool and I would kind of like to get one at some point. So here I am with my very own. So check that out up here in the corner and have a great day.